It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. So off the tip at Charlotte. Here's Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
It's Edwards on the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Collins. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Collins has got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Left side, out of the Antetokounmpo. Mitchell outside. And he lays it straight in.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Can't cash in from close range. Fast break, here comes Chicago. And the jump by Giannis.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Outside, KD. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast. All the officials are all over that one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Edwards looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's Martin missing. Charlotte trails by 3. Here's Aldridge. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop the savvy veteran. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Chicago. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter outside. Off target from outside. Right side, Westbrook. Outside, Katie. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Back to Durant. Chicago grabs the miss. The layup off target. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Bamba's shot is off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
10. The visiting team, 10.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Bamba pulls it down.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Misses the 3. Chicago leading by 3. To the paint. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Mathurin with the ball. Now Green defending.
And using that body to his advantage. Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
The team no good. Here's Charlotte. Here's Antetokounmpo. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Antetokounmpo. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Charlotte trails by 3. Spins. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Kicks it out to Lillard. From past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Charlotte trails by 3. Here's Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss. Edwards with it. Still without a basket. Collins good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Pass to Aldridge. Tries the spin move. With the spin. And against the whistle, 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the second free throw, good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. On the wing, Dosunmu. First 3-pointers off the mark. Charlotte trails by 4. Jordan drives in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Chicago making a switch here. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Here's Dosunmu. And again, Chicago. No good. Giannis up top. Outside for KD. Here's Lillard. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Martin with it. Outguarded by Giannis. For 3, Mitchell sinks the triple. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Chicago. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by Martin.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Inside, Lillard. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Lillard's got 5 now.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
With 2 seconds left. And a wide open look for... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago. They're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Chicago. The lead is 2.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
At the line for your home team, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So he can't get either to fall. And so it's Charlotte with it. For the tie. Aldama can't hit. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked. Terry outside. Pass to Anderson. Here's Mathurin. Shoots over Dosunmu. No good. That would have tied it. Mitchell with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Giannis. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Here's Anderson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Chicago leading by 4. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Aldama. Finished off the break.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Giannis says, get off me.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Charlotte trails by 4. Lillard outside. KD with it. Picked up by Edwards. Back to Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Aldridge has got 6.
And Aldridge is just so long, which is what makes him so effective close to the basket.
Edwards, no good. Outside Durant. Can't tie it up because that one's no good. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Perfect read from Aldridge there. Very willing to share it with his guys and getting them going.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. And to Kumbo inside. Fires from deep. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Jordan's shot is off. Chicago leading by 5. 3-pointer. The shot by Mitchell, no good. 59 seconds left to play in the third. The kick out to Anderson. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Charlotte trails by 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 16 feet away. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range look, Lillard has no problem taking advantage.
Now Green. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Chicago leads by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway.
31.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so here's Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. Pass to KD. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's stolen. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And Edwards slams it in.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
The shot's good.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender.
Dosunmu's shot is off. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Jordan outside. Oh, they get it back. And it's Aldridge on the follow.
Love this intensity from Aldridge on the offensive glass. That's what he is out there to do.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Giannis high post. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes. Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And Edwards drops them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Lillard from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good from long range. And Chicago leads by 2.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the game. Basket good.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense overcommitted.
To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now, here's Lillard to the middle. Here's Giannis. It's Durant on the wing. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Jordan. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats. First shot.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Jordan. Collins grabs the miss. Mitchell outside. A putback. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And to Lillard. Down his left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will.
Let's go, man.